Yeah, I gotta stop turning my videos off like that. Yeah, it's me back, me back again. Uh, I don't know. I was just bored, so I thought I should upload a video. I was just sitting in my Discord with my boys, and we weren't really talking much. We were just vibing. So I thought I'd just come back real quick and make a video. But yeah, really isn't much. This is a clicker game. I don't think you want to keep my hair me clicks. I'm just putting on auto clicker right now. Like, who doesn't use an auto clicker? But I don't know what I want to talk about. I just want to talk about random stuff, I guess. So, recently, throughout this quarantine, I've been talking to a couple people, my friends and stuff mainly. That's what I mean by a couple people. I've been talking to my friends a lot, and I realized, why do we like doing stuff so much that makes us not happy? Like, I don't know if y'all do that, but like, if I seem like it's a trend that me and my friends do that a lot. Like, for me, like, one of the things that makes me really unhappy is being non-productive. And like, sometimes I like try to convince myself that it's a vibe, but like, really, like, whenever I don't do stuff, like when I feel like I haven't done anything productive, like if I don't work out for the day, which I rarely do, but when I don't do it, it's it makes me unhappy because I feel like, wow, I just wasted my whole day doing nothing. Like, if I just lay in bed and sleep all day, I'm like, there's so many hours I could spend. Like this was mainly during school more. Like, I could be like, wow, I laid in bed all day, and instead of studying or something for my test that I fucking tomorrow, I was sleeping. Like, you get it? Like, so for one of my friends, right, she has a boyfriend. I love both of them, but sometimes her boyfriend can be like an asshole. He doesn't like mean to be an asshole, but like we all know he can be an asshole. Just like, he doesn't act like one. It's just like what happens, like what he does. Is like, he promises, like, because they don't get to see each other often, I guess, because of his parents or whatever. So like, he always like makes these empty promises, and like he gives her false hope. Like, um, recently, like, I mean, I guess even though they shouldn't be, he was like, we could see each other. They could see each other for her birthday, because their birthday is coming up, like June 1st. And then like, hold on, let me think about this a second, so I can like say it properly. Oh yeah, and then like, so like he's like, yeah, we can see each other. My parents are okay with it, because his parents are usually super OD, and like they don't like let him do much stuff. So like, after like a bunch of um like going back and forth, and, like, I guess kind of arguments, she kind of believed him for a bit, and like it gave her hope, or like a sense of false hope, when he said like they could meet. And then like 2 hours later, he's like, just forget everything I said. We can't do it anymore. And then like, it just made her super mad and like super upset and unhappy. And like, what she probably talked to him last night. I don't know, but she didn't talk to him for like, oh, couple, maybe like 2 or 3 days, which is a really long time for them, because they always text. And yeah, so like, I don't know why we keep on doing stuff that makes us unhappy. It's like just a habit that we do. There's like, maybe I can't even think of any way to explain it. It's like playing video games. Like, I play League of Legends, not often. I stopped playing it because I realized how frustrated it made me. And I'm glad I stopped playing League, because I used to play so much, and like, I would get so pissed when me and my friends would lose games. I'm like especially because like, sometimes I would do good, and then like, I feel like whenever I did good, they did bad, and so we would lose a game. And then whenever I did bad, they did good, so we would end up winning the game. But like, it didn't feel like a win, because like, I completely got demolished by the person I was playing against. Like, it was just like coincidences. Like, whenever I did bad, they did good. Whenever they did bad, I did good. But then like, it was like more like one person can, like, I never played people that could win a game on themselves, so I could never help us win the game when I did good. But like when I usually play with three of my other friends, so like whenever they did good, it was like technically more than half our team is like doing good and we win the game. But I can't help but think, I'm like, shit, like I wish I won the game too. Like, no, I feel like I got dogged. Like, not a good feeling. I don't care that we won the game. And then like we would like keep on playing, and like there would be times we would go on losing streaks, and like we just get increasingly, like things would get more intense, and like it just wasn't good. It's like I don't know why we keep on playing when like it just doesn't make us happy. Like, my bad. But yeah, it's just weird. I think it's like I feel like more humans do it too. It's like I was thinking like, well, like maybe like kind of what. Actually, I have no idea, but like maybe like what sort of like people who like maybe like abusive relationships, because I know it's like a bad habit of some, like when people are in abusive relationships they tend to go back to like people that are abusive still. Like, I mean like they tend to get back with people that are also abusive. Not get back with, but like find more people that are abusive. What the fuck am I trying to say? I don't even know. So like, let's say person A, okay, girl A, or does it have to be girl? Okay, let's just say person. I don't want to make this into a gender thing. Let's say person A is the victim. Person B is the abusive partner. They are together, and then person A is like, shit. Well, you're kind of like after maybe like a year, and like they're finally done with it. Like, shit, you're abusive, and like I don't really vibe with it anymore. And then they break up, and then it's potentially that they go back to person B because maybe person B did something to make them think that person A relied on them, and then they're like have second guess themselves. Maybe I can't live without this person, and then they go back to be unhappy, and they just fall into the loop that a lot of abusive relationships fall into, which is kind of pretty sad. But let's say person A somehow finally does get the break away from person B, but then they might feel like person B might have caused like, I don't know, some mental trauma or something in them, and they think like, well, I can't really live without a partner, or like a partner like that person, but they don't want to go back to that person, so they find person C who's just as much of an asshole as person B was, and then they get together and then just keep on rinsing and repeating, dumping the abusive partner and just picking up another person that's just as abusive. And it's pretty sad because no one should have to be abused in a relationship or cheated on or anything of that matter. I don't know why it is difficult for people to just give each other unconditional love. I mean, yeah, there are bad people in the world, but there are a lot of also good people. And I feel bad for all the people that get hurt and then they end up hurting other people too. Cause it's just not a good cycle. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, I can go with that. What am I doing? It's just weird. Life is shit. You know, I don't know if I could really talk about relationships. I haven't even been in a relationship. But I do have a bad habit of going after girls that aren't really good. Like, I never really tried going after girls until this year because I was overweight and I lacked self-confidence to even basically talk to females in general. So I just didn't talk to girls until this year. So I didn't have like any prior attempts at even trying to get a girlfriend. But this year, with like after I lost weight and I changed my body and I finally started, I guess, kind of loving myself, I was able to be like, oh, maybe I'm ready to like try and love someone else. Or like, love's kind of a strong word to use when it comes to other people. But yeah, so I had 3 attempts. One wasn't bad. It just didn't work out. But the other two, the girl, the first one, it was like I liked the girl, and then like one of my friends told her because he's a dumbass. He's a fucking dumbass. I was mad at him for a while for that because I'm like, why the fuck does she have to hear it from you and not me? But yeah. So he told her I liked her. But then fucking like the same night she calls me and she's like, I like you too, but then I like this other guy. And so then basically it led to this situation and it was essentially me and the other guy kind of like fighting for love. And then like after a while I'm like, why the fuck do I have to fight with another dude over a girl? And like it kind of like pissed me off that like she's basically like she kind of led both of us on in a sense. And so like things just became awkward between us because like I just didn't know what to do because I'm like I didn't know where my heart stood in the situation. And so I let her choosing the guy over me. And I was like kind of like sad for like a week, but then like I just didn't give a shit anymore. Cause I'm like, I don't know how to explain what I was thinking, but yeah, essentially I just didn't give a shit anymore. And then I moved on to the second girl, which was like, so the first girl was like October, I would like to say, around October. And then the second girl was maybe like December, January. And she was a nice girl. She was a really nice girl. And like, I liked her. And I could tell she kind of liked me. But we kind of just talked about it one night. And like, we both kind of agreed that like it might not work out. So that just stopped. So that didn't really end. Like, we're still friends. Like, I feel bad because I kind of forgot that she existed. Because we used to talk more and we used to sit together, like, next to each other, I mean, at the same table in my calc class. But after we switched desks, we stopped talking. But, like, she would still text me from time to time. And then over quarantine, I completely forgot. Like, I usually remember a lot of the people I talked to. I completely forgot about it, and I felt bad. She like randomly texted me like good luck because we were on the day of our AP exam for calc. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. I'm like, wait, I can't tell I forgot about her, so I just didn't say shit. But I'm like, damn. So like she's such a nice girl and stuff. So I'm like, how the fuck did I forget about someone like so nice? And it was just we talk again because I text her occasionally, but yeah, we're just friends now. It's a wholesome relationship. That's what I like to think of it as. That's all I like to think of a lot of my relationships with my friends. It's wholesome. Some of them, oddly, I feel like my best relationships are like the ones where I could yell at them and curse them out. That might not sound like a good thing, but I feel like if I could cuss you out and you could cuss me out, and at the end of the day we could just laugh it off because we know we're not being serious and like it was all fun and games and we just say we love each other. I feel like that's like a good relationship. That might just be my fucking twisted view on it. I don't know. I don't know if that's a twisted view, if that's a good view. And then the third girl. I can't tell if she was actually kind of bad. It might have also been my fault. It might have been my fault a lot. Because I asked her out maybe like not March, like the week before we went out for quarantine. No, that was March. That was the first week of March. I asked her because I've been interested in her since like November, but like I was like talking to the nice girl, so like I just kind of put her at the back of my mind. But after meeting the nice girl, determined that like maybe we shouldn't. I it, I completely went for the third girl, and like she was the one I liked the most. So I asked her out the week before quarantine, and then she said something about like giving it more time. So like it kind of like put this sense of hope in me, and like I'm like I don't know why I thought that like wait, if she rejected me now, why should I ask again? Why should I wait for her? But I did. So I kept on talking to her, and then like over quarantine, like we used to talk a lot. But then like there was a point where I'm just like, I don't really want to talk to her anymore. And so like, I stopped calling her, and then, like if I don't like, I never realized, but it was always me initiating all our conversations, like all her texts, all of our texts, all of our calls. It was always me calling her, me texting her, and like all the calls happened on her time. So I would always have to ask like, hey, can you FaceTime? And then she would have to say sorry, no, or like, yeah, I can FaceTime, and then I would call her. It was just, I felt like, I think I stopped because I felt like it was just one sided. I'm like, is she even slightly interested in me? So I kind of just stopped, like, even talking to her. I talked to her recently because I don't know. I feel like it's bad because every time she texts me, it's like there's rare occasions where she texts me, and every time she texts me, she always like ends with saying like how she misses me so much, and it's like it fucks with me. And like I know it's bad, but then like I can't help it. Like I don't know how to explain. Like I just can't help it. So I go back to doing what I did before. We kind of just talk for like maybe like a week, but then things just drop off again. This has happened like twice or three times during the quarantine. So I don't know what to do anymore. I don't think I even like her at all anymore. But like I think I'm just attracted to her at this point. Like before, it was like I liked her, like not just for like. I wasn't just attracted. I liked her. Like I actually liked her. But now I think I'm just attracted to her, and I think that's the only reason why I still talk to her. And I kind of feel like that's vile of me to just talk to her because I like how she looks and stuff. But I don't know, human desires. I can't help it. But like, then I also think like maybe I shouldn't have talked to her at all just because of how fucking she's been with me. So I don't know what to do. I'm stupid. I don't know what to really do. Yeah, you know what? That's like I don't know what to say anymore. I think I'm done with the topic. I think I should probably stop. I think this was kind of a different video. It was pretty different. But hope you guys enjoy listening to me rant. Yeah, I basically did rant, didn't I? Yeah, listening to me rant about my basically non-existent love life because I've only faced rejection in my life, sadly. And talk about what the shit about like abusive relationships and stuff. Once again, if you're in an abusive relationship, I would hope that you would get out as quick as possible because you don't deserve to be treated however your partner is treating you. It's just shit. And then if you're in an abusive relationship, fuck you. Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. That's mean. I know there's some people that are in abusive or are abusers because of the shit they've faced in their life, but still, you know how it feels to be shit on your life. But I don't think people should want to. I don't think people should feel like they should make others feel like that, because it's kind of sad. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Look out for more videos, I guess. I will try to post more. Love you. See ya.